So it's been a week since the official release of Prismatic Evolutions. And honestly, maybe I was too optimistic, but at this point, I thought prices would actually have moved up. But that is not the case. Prices are actually just as low as release day a week ago. And like I said, I thought at this point prices would have started to move up, but I was wrong. But I think the reason for this is the sheer amount of people that are flipping prismatic evolutions. Because I compared the set to Surging Sparks, because with Surging Sparks booster boxes, we saw for about a week prices stay at 150, 160, then it quickly started going up to 200. However, with Prismatic, we're a week after release, and prices have actually really done nothing. Like, prices started to move a little bit with Elite Trainer boxes at like 120. It went to like 125, but now it's at 115 still. But I think I underestimated how many people were actually flipping this product. Also, people are still getting their pre-orders of from Prismatic Evolutions because I guess some places, I don't know, they were just late on their shipments, or maybe they didn't get their shipments, and people are still getting their pre-orders that they bought. In addition, we're getting these restocks online on some of these websites. People are still finding Prismatic Evolutions in stores, so we still have a bunch of people flipping Prismatic. And maybe I underestimated that, which is why, even after a week, after the most hyped up set being released, prices really haven't moved at all, and that's across the board. But there will come a time, I don't know exactly when. I thought it was a couple of weeks, or a week, after release, but there will come a time when all these people go away. It's just a matter of time. How long? Who really knows? But at this point, if I had to guess how long it's gonna take, for, let's say, Elite Trainer boxes to retrace back, to what it was before at like 150, I would guess maybe 2 to 3 weeks. Because I think there's gonna be a day or a couple of days where the flippers just disappear because there's no more supply. They all get bought out, right? And once that gets bought out and there's not that much supply, like I've told you guys many times before, when prices start going higher and higher, there's less supply, and that's when things can really change quickly. And I think that's going to happen with this product, but it's just a matter of time. So I'm making this video just to tell you guys out there that do have Prismatic Evolutions products, this is probably the worst time to sell, because it seems like the floor right now with Prismatic Evolutions Elite Trainer boxes is at 115. And in my opinion, there's just really no reason to sell right now, other than, if you have a credit card bill you have to pay and you bought it on a card and you don't actually have money to pay off that balance, so you need to just flip it to get that cash. Unless you're in that situation, which hopefully you guys are not, I wouldn't be selling right now. This is literally like the worst time to be selling because the market is so flooded. Like, so many people are selling these for 115. And it's kind of surprising because so many people, that took the time out of their day to go to these Walmarts, to go flip these, was it really worth it to make what? $30, $20 in Elite Trainer box? Like, to me, it's crazy because I know like a lot of people are doing that, and I just don't see the value in that. Because if you have a little bit of patience, right, and you don't need to flip this stuff immediately, guys, if you wait a month, I can almost guarantee you that it's going to be more expensive than it is right now. And there's just no really need to sell it because there's so many people selling. Like, this is the worst time to sell. And you can see here, after the first few days, sales have slowed down, right? But still, guys, 300 boxes are selling every single day. And on days when prices are, pretty low, like today, the average market price is 115, you can see more boxes are being sold. And like I told you guys, there will come a day where, all these flippers and everybody's selling quickly. The supply is going to dry out because everyone's buying them. People are going to take advantage, and when prices get this low, people are buying them. When that stops, that's when things are going to exponentially grow. And I see that happening with the set, even though right now, prices have actually been going down slightly, because they did go up to like 125, but now they're at 115. So yeah, the whole point of this video, I'm just trying to get out of here, is just, if you hold Prismatic Evolutions, and let's say you do want to just sell some, maybe get your cost basis very low, I wouldn't sell right now. I would wait at least a few weeks, see where things go, because this is the worst time to sell. everything is super low, pretty much at their all-time lows, considering how high they got on pre-orders. Elite Trainer boxes being 115. Binder collections, I remember they're at $70 actually, and they actually dipped. Like, I remember them being $70, but now they're $60, which is, in my opinion, not that expensive. Poster collections are $35. The tech stickers are around like $30. You can see here, Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. I've talked about it before. I still think these are extremely cheap at $250, guys. Elite Trainer boxes right now being like 115, and these being 250. When the normal Elite Trainer box gets to 150s, 200s, guys, this is going to quickly move up to the 3 and 350s. So I still think this is very cheap. I know that sounds crazy because that's like, what, 4 times MSRP, but I don't think that's that expensive. And just to show you guys, there are a lot of places that you can buy like just cases worth of Prismatic Evolutions where, in my opinion, it's actually not that bad of a price. So you can see here, you can buy a whole case for $370 for binder collections, which comes out to about $62. So if you want a case, I don't think $62 is actually that expensive, to be honest, for a case. You can also buy it from this seller. You can even buy cases of Elite Trainer boxes for $1,200. I'm not recommending investing at any of these prices, but honestly, I don't think they're that bad. And I'm saying that relative to the card prices because, guys, even though the product prices really right now, because the market's flooded, they're not really going up, the singles are still holding very strong. The Umbreon is still above $1,500. Sylveon is still close to $600. Like, all these cards are holding up extremely well. And that's why I'm telling you guys right now, it is the worst time to sell. Product prices, they're not that expensive for the the value in the set. And just knowing that, it's gonna go up. Like, it's like almost, in my opinion, guaranteed the next few weeks here, things are gonna, in my opinion, it's gonna exponentially grow this box because the value of these cards is extreme, and also the God Pack thing, the Demigod Pack thing, all these factors, like, selling right now just doesn't make any sense. And I guess I sort of underestimated the amount of people flipping Prismatic, but I guess I forgot how many scalpers, how many these new people, whatever, coming in just selling instantly. Because even if you are trying to make a short-term play, guys, like I've always explained this, the first few weeks is literally when you shouldn't be selling anything. I see some people selling stuff to get their cost basis to 0 for some of their products, and that's understandable. But if you have a little bit of patience, waiting a little bit can go a long way. Because right now it's just so much supply, and there's really no need to sell right now. We're not going to get this huge restock or reprint of Prismatic in like a week or two from here, so you don't have to worry about more supply being just absolutely dumped. If I were you guys, like for me, I have a good amount of products. I do want to sell some in the near future, but I'm holding off. I haven't sold a single Prismatic Evolutions product yet because there's just no need to. I'm waiting for the supply and everybody to enjoy their small bit of profit they're going to make off of Prismatic. And once these people go away and prices start to move up at some price points, maybe I'll sell a little bit off. But yeah, that's just my advice and what I plan to do. I'm not selling anything right now. So you just wanted to talk about this because I am sort of surprised things haven't moved. But I think there will come that day when all these all this mass amount of supply that's hitting the market right now will go away because people that are getting their pre-orders, flipping them, they'll be gone. People find them at Walmart's, Targets, they're gonna be gone. Then we're gonna see some crazy price movements. So that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.